Namaskar. In this video, I will discuss about developing shields. Psychological guards are thought creations or thought form obstacles. They can be reliable, although they are not a quick solution. Structure mental guards take some time and also initiative to do well. Hastily erected guards created under pressure are inefficient. It is far too late to construct shields as soon as a significant negative entity's assault starts. Straight negative entity strikes are psychologically destabilizing and also make it hard to concentrate on anything. Shields need to be built in advance. Then you can activate them when you require them. To construct a shield, relax and visualize an egg-like framework around you. Hold your arms wide. The width of your arms is the best width for an egg-shaped guard. Stand up your arms. The height your arms get to is the height of the guard over you, as well as it extends is exact same, the hinge below your feet. Envision your egg-shaped shield is made from steel, concrete, unbreakable glass, or a composite of these, a number of inches or more thick. Browse yourself with your eyes shut, and picture this guard glittering and also glimmering around you. Invest some time enhancing it. To configure your guard with top qualities while you are imagining it, make commands like "this guard is impervious." My guard safeguards me from negative entities' energies. My shield protects me from psychic strike. I'm powerfully shielded by my guard. My shield maintains me safe. The core affirmation can likewise be duplicated and used for setting your shield. As some more qualities, if you such as you can be particular as well as program a guard to secure you from a specific person or individuals. You can additionally bless your shield if you have religions stating, for instance, I bless this shield for. Utilize the large blowtorch explained in Lesson 4 to cleanse and enhance this guard with electric violet fire. Visualize a huge blowtorch showing up above you, spurting electric violet fire. Relocate this fire all over your shield, consisting of the area under your feet. Think of the fire sinking into your guard and imbuing it with electric violet color. Visualize your guard glimmering and also growing thick with this color. Imagine the blowtorch appearing inside your guard. Utilize it to tidy and also reinforce the within your shield. Likewise, use the blowtorch to treat your body with electric violet fire and light, shedding away add-ons, as well as adverse energies. Invest a long time strengthening the shield. Repeat the exact same words utilized to configure your guard's qualities. Invest a few minutes each day duplicating these intents and enhancing your shield. As you do, look around on your own with your eyes closed, and also think of the shield gleaming as well as shimmering with electric violet power. Your guard will grow in stamina and solidity, the extra you reinforce it, and also envisioning as well as seeing it in your mind's eye will become progressively easier. As soon as your guard is created, repeat the support treatment whenever you are exposed to negative entities related circumstances to additional activate it. Invest a couple of minutes each day strengthening your guard. More layers of protecting can be developed and utilized to hold various properties, including the essential residential or commercial properties of fire, earth, air, as well as water. Once again, a guard is just as good as the time, power, and intent took into its development as well as maintenance. No guard is completely resistant. Various other countermeasures as well as good sense are still needed. Running water and also electromagnetic barriers. Negative entities have an electromagnetic EM part to their makeup when they show up near to the physical dimension. They are bound to a slim field of energy that covers the surface of the Earth. They are affected by electrical grounding magnets as well as electromagnetic fields, amongst other things. They cannot go across running water unaided and also has to avoid electrically grounded areas and frameworks. They have issues with particular kinds as well as toughness of EM fields. Negative entities can also generate EM fields and also can influence as well as harm electric and electronic tools. I was involved in effective negative entities attack in 2001 that left the distinctive shape of an adult-sized and human head melted into a computer system screen. The murky green staining from this photo was so dense that the desktop computer graphics cannot be seen through this form. We needed to degas the screen several times before maybe made use of again. This kind of green staining is identical to that triggered by running a strong magnet over a display screen. Some electric as well as electronic devices and also wiring setups may even generate types of EM areas that bring in negative entities. Anything that produces an EM field will certainly affect negative entities. The full extent of these impacts is presently unidentified. What I do recognize has been enough to develop some EM countermeasures. Area tests have confirmed their efficiency based on the concept of what works, jobs. Additional testing will, in time, generate even more countermeasures. The science behind running water and also EM charges. Running water produces voltage and also EM fields, as demonstrated by physics experiments and documents and YouTube scientific research video clips included in the further referral section at the end of this course. Adhering to our descriptions of 2 clinical experiments that reveal web links in between physics and also my concepts on the nature of negative entities. The second experiment can easily be done at home. The first experiment shows how running water can produce an electrostatic cost. 2 slim streams of water are poured close to each other from 2 steel cans, held several feet above, into 2 grounded metal containers on the floor. Wires connect the cans to 2 electrodes, which are held about an inch apart. A charge builds up in between the streams as they are poured. When this cost peaks, the water is attended flattened, and afterwards a noticeable spark is seen jumping across the void in between the electrodes. The trigger happens at regular periods, seconds apart. The cost included is numerous hundreds of volts, which reveals a substantial perspective distinction. The second experiment, which you can do at home, demonstrates just how water communicates with EM fields. On a completely dry day, as well as making use of completely dry hair, take a plastic comb and brush your hair or something furry repetitively up until the comb is charged with sufficient static to make hair stand. Currently, go to a sink and also activate a tap so you have a stream of water as thin as you can make it without it breaking up. Move the bilge comb or charged rod near the stream of running water. The stream of water will certainly bend towards the comb. Move the charged comb backwards and forwards the thin stream of water, and also note how the water bends. This experiment will not work in moist or moist conditions. The previous experiment demonstrates that a pole or comb having a static electrical charge creates running water to move towards it. To be more specific, the EM cost is attracted to the running water, and the exact same cost is warded off at the various other end of the water, which could be in the water supply tank numerous miles away. The tap's water bends in the direction of the bilge comb because the water is totally free to relocate while the build comb is not. If the EM area were totally free to move, having no weight, it would certainly be attracted in the direction of and into the running water, and after that pushed instantaneously out of the various other end, many miles away in the water supply reservoir. The cost will be promptly spread over the entire surface area of the tank as well as strongly electrically grounded. If this charge includes the negative entities, then the negative entities is toast. The EM part of the negative entities is drawn into running water through the charged tourist attraction and also promptly carried to the water supply reservoir. The deep electric basing associated with this procedure appears to drain the negative entities' SEM component, efficiently demanifesting the negative entities. When negative entities are demanifested in this way, they are not destroyed, yet are absorbed into the planet. Some sorts of negative entities may come returning at a later time. Humidity substantially decreases the ability of EM static charges to accumulate in items and to connect in the atmosphere. As stated, the charged comb and running water experiment provided over does not work in damp or damp conditions. For this reason, enhancing the moisture in a location can reduce negative entity sensations. Moisture can be increased by using a humidifier or by splashing a mist of water. A tiny pump-up garden haze spray is a valuable anti-negative entities tool for moistening the air, as well as for using negative entities repellent aromas. The feet and also negative entities we stand and also stroll, and also our feet have gotten in touch with the ground for a considerable amount of time daily. In an all-natural sense, we are intended to be electrically grounded to our earth. The human astral body has refined roots that expand right into the ground. There is an all-natural exchange of energies and electrons in between the human body as well as the earth when we are electrically grounded. Going barefoot on moist grass or soil aids bring back a healthy equilibrium of the all-natural EM forces within our bodies, as well as assisting restore natural securing. Because of this exchange of energies with the earth, the feet are clearly one of the most negative entities exposed location of the body. As claimed, negative entities exist in the slim layer of power that covers the surface area of our world. Components of our biological EM and subtle power areas prolong like roots from our feet right into the planet and with this energy layer. As a result of this connection, negative entities constantly attack the human astral body through the feet initially. Despite the fact that experiences might be really felt somewhere else, the feet are always where the invasion initially takes place. It can be said that negative entities latch onto these roots prior to their rise to attack the external power sheath, as well as pass through the human astral body, as well as its chakra system. Remember the experience I related in phase 2, where discomfort shot with my foot as well as up my leg each time I relocated a toe across the underground water main pipe. This experience shows that negative entities get to the human energy body and from there, the mind and the physical body through the feet. The feet are the natural user interface between human beings, the earth, and also negative entities. The importance of the feet in negative entities human connections need to not be overlooked.